Hello Rebel and welcome back to my life. Today I wanted to do a rapid-fire Q&A video inspired by a similar video by Jenna Morrissey, link in the description. Jenna is a sci-fi author and vlogger to whom I was introduced by Willow, aka Mind Over Muses on Twitter. And Jenna is charming and funny and uses way more bad words than I do, all of which are good things, so you should definitely go and check her out. Alright, here's some of the most common questions I get asked about both writing and publishing, answered rapid-fire style in under 4 minutes. Here we go! I want to be a writer, how do I start? Well, you should definitely start by writing a book. If you have not done that yet, you should do so immediately. What kind of book should I write? You should write the kind of book that you want to write, and you should not write anything else. What if I've heard that the genre I like doesn't sell very well? Every genre sells well enough that you can earn a living from it. You can tell because there are people in every single genre in writing earning a living from writing in that genre. What will not sell well is writing in a genre that you don't like, because the reader will be able to identify that you don't like what you're writing. So write the genre that you like to write. Everything else is secondary. Okay, I've written a book. Now what do I do? Put that book aside, sit down and start writing another book. But my first book isn't edited yet. Shouldn't I edit it? No, that's fine. Just put it aside. Leave it alone for a little bit. Write the next book. Okay, I have now written my second book. Now what do I do? Good, now go back and edit and revise your first book. Oh, hey, I learned a lot of things on my second book that I can now use to make my first book better. That's not technically a question, but you're just a fictional construct of my mind that I have invented, so I will give you a pass on this one. Okay, I've edited the first book. What do I do next? Now you should write another book, a third book. And jumping back a little bit, if all of these books are in a series, that is ideal for you in terms of like sales and building your author career quickly, but it is not vital. You can write standalone novels if that's what you like, because again, you should only write things that you like, not what's going to sell well. But I haven't edited the second book. Ah, I see, it's like the last time. Again, that was not a question, and your status as a fictional person will only grant you so much forgiveness. I've written and edited several books now. I'd really like to publish them. Should I go indie or traditional? Indie if you want more control, but also a lot more work. And if you want to get more money per book sale, but to probably sell less books. Traditional if you want to probably sell more books, but get less per book sale, but only after getting the approval of an agent and an editor and a publisher and then a sales distributor. It's very complicated and no one can or even should try to answer it for you. You need to do a lot of research. That was a lot of information all at once. Okay, this is your last warning. That was not even close to a question, and if you do that again, this video is over. Is my cover good enough? Did you design it yourself? If so, it is almost definitely not good enough. No, not even if you know some Photoshop. Hire a professional, please. How long does it take to become a full-time author and not have to do anything else to earn a living? It depends how hard you work, how good your writing is, how much you study and apply marketing and sales techniques, and it has a lot to do with luck. It's taken me more than 3 years, and I still have months that don't feel super safe in terms of, book sales. Jenna Morrissey was able to do it after her first book, and I am not at all insanely jealous of her. Writing seems like an awful lot of work. You know what? It is, and it is a lot of work whether you publish independently or traditionally. People think that traditional publishing means that all of the work is done for you. That is not at all the case. It is a career, just like any career, except there is no guaranteed paycheck or salary. Telling stories for a living is hard and scary and not at all safe or stable. It might drive you a little bit crazy, and if there is anything else that you can imagine yourself doing for the rest of your life, I highly recommend you do that. But if you can't, if you must keep doing this, keep putting down the words, keep studying and researching and learning, and best of luck. I really genuinely hope you make it, because if you do, it's pretty great. Also, I bet you thought I missed it, but that last question was not a question, so this video is over. Now feels like a pretty good time to tell you that I have a video series called Writer Wednesday that is only available on my Patreon to patrons who pledge $5 or more per month. In the video series, I teach lessons on the art and the business sides of writing and how to make it as an author and a publisher, and I answer questions that my patrons might have about what they're doing and any advice that they need. If you're an aspiring writer, you might find it very helpful, and if not, it's very easy to cancel. It is on my Patreon right over there if you want to check it out and learn more about it. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Bye!